We proudly present the winning projects and their authors in the region of Europe. The 4 acknowledgement prizes are ranked equally. An acknowledgement prize goes to the living architecture practice in the USA. For Data Propelled, a data-driven design project to optimize environmental and economic sustainability in Hamburg. How can factories be designed not just for technical and economic performance, but equally to meet environmental goals while providing optimal working conditions? The project Data Propelled offers a model that tackles this challenge. The proposed facility was developed using a data-driven approach and a participatory design process. The author evaluated multiple design alternatives in order to find the best fit option and ultimately settled on a V-shaped building.
The building provides a comfortable indoor working environment characterized by transparency. Windows and skylights are strategically placed throughout the building to provide excellent visibility and lighting, particularly in the production areas. The large glazed surfaces also allow open views through the building itself and into the green spaces beyond.
A next acknowledgement prize goes to Querkraft Architekten in Austria for integrated BIGBOX, a project promoting new sustainable design practices in the inner city of Vienna. New retail buildings are usually built outside of city centres, hence the proliferation of suburban malls and strip shopping centres. Countering this trend is the project Integrated BIGBOX. It's the first full-size IKEA store in a city centre. In Vienna, the building is highly compact, well insulated and well shaded, so energy consumption is very low. It's equipped with concrete core heating and airlock doors. This well-balanced approach makes for excellent energy efficiency. The building is conceived as a lean and flexible infrastructure, easily adaptable to future changes. Another acknowledgement prize goes to BOM, Fuso and HAMBURG architects in France. For Resource Circulation, a visionary city development project triggering new sustainable dynamics in Bordeaux.
France is committed to ambitious environmental goals. By 2050, the nation aims to become independent from carbon fuels and reduce its greenhouse gas emissions to a quarter of the 1990 levels. Within this scenario, the project Resource Circulation aims to turn urban waste into a valuable resource for the city of Bordeaux.
A recycling park will be created in a vast natural area to the northwest of the city. The proposed development incorporates not only the technical infrastructure for waste management, but also landscape rehabilitation and design. A next acknowledgement prize goes to NO1 Architecture in France for Rural Catalyst, a farmhouse conversion project to enhance social sustainability in SIEWILLER. Can architecture revive historic rural villages? The project Rural Catalyst answers this question. The program called for transforming an abandoned farm into senior residences. The new facility should not only house the elderly, but create a new community centre to enrich social life in the small village of SIEWILLER.
The architectural language harmonizes with the historic fabric of the village. The 4 old farm buildings were rehabilitated without destroying their original character. A new structure was added to connect the ensemble and enclose a central courtyard. Although modern, this structure is sensitively integrated into the new complex.
Next are the main winners. The Holcim Awards Bronze Europe goes to White Architecture in Sweden for Towering Virtuoso, a cultural centre precinct with carbon-neutral profile in SKELLEFTEÅ.
The site is located just below the Arctic Circle in Sweden. The project is a mixed-use cultural centre that includes a hotel, 6 theatre stages, a public library, 2 art galleries, an auditorium, restaurants, and a spa. The facility is conceived to become the new living room of the city, where all should feel welcome.
Engineered wood framing offers easy prefabrication, low emissions from material processing and transport, and carbon sequestering throughout the life of the building. Prefabrication is a key aspect of the concept, supporting simultaneously local businesses and making a more precise and efficient construction process possible. The Holcim Awards Silver Europe goes to Project 5 Architecture in London for restoring common ground, a project creating space for peace-building activities in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
This project aims to mend the divide between two communities in Bosnia and Herzegovina. As a collaborative effort between the architects and Most Mira, it will give this NGO a permanent physical facility. Most Mira means Bridge of Peace. This charity has been serving the region for over a decade.
The site is located between the ethnically different villages of Petrovkai and Kevliani in the former war zone. The war-damaged house on the site is being transformed into a vibrant public facility for cultural and reconciliation activities. The facility will house an art studio, a versatile theatre, a crafts workshop, and a home for up to 14 people. The project is conceived to be financially self-sufficient within 3 years.
The new construction will be in rammed earth with a minimal additional structure in reinforced concrete.
And the Holcim Awards Gold Europe goes to BORDEAUX in situ in Switzerland for extending the cycle, a building that shows how the design process can be turned upside down to achieve circular construction.
It's common practice to demolish old buildings to make room for new ones. This project redefines the starting point of the design process by treating demolition as an opportunity to source construction materials.
An industrial building is preserved, repurposed and expanded by 3 stories to house 12 residential units. The additional stories are built using materials reclaimed from demolition sites.
The design process started with the collection of salvaged building elements and materials. The materials were then catalogued and their potential for reuse was determined. This process encompassed everything from staircases to aluminum windows and photovoltaic panels.
When a required material was unavailable, the architects used new materials. They carefully selected natural materials like wood for structural framing, straw for insulation, and clay for interior finishes. The Holcim Foundation congratulates all winners and thanks them for their significant contributions to sustainable construction.